You must have done some no-mind stuff in your past life to come to such a big no-mind in this life. Kuch to nahi kiya hoga. You must have done nothing no in your past life. Some big nothings. Where you've come to the big nothing. Right?
Right.
So what have you to say about yourself? Are you pretty pleased with yourself? Nobody must think themselves superior to anybody else, right? Which is a bad habit. Oh, Gurunath told me this, he said this, therefore I am a special person. You're not. You're just one of the ordinary. And the more humble you are, the greater you are. The ego comes in your way. You have to get the ego in the way and play the humble role. Eat the humble pie. You know what is the humble pie? Have you eaten an humble pie? Have you ever eaten? Your mother made a pie? No. What have you eaten? Humble dal, humble roti. You have to eat the humble dal roti. How's your father? Good. He just had to spoil your fun, that's all. He was always fine. He just threw a little tantrum. सोफा पे रख दे. Anybody any questions? Anybody any questions? Yes?
Just now you said we have to be humble and our ego has to be low. But in some
How's the Josh?
Hi sir.
Hi, sir.
Now that is a specific ego. You have to have ego. If you're in the army and you're going to achieve your goal, so ego is also useful. How's the Josh? Hi sir. If you say, how's the Josh, and you join the army, say, you lose the war. So when is it required to be humble and when is it required to be used? So ego will always be there. But you must be in control of the ego and not ego control of you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question. How's the Josh? You immediately had to. So could you feel the ego coming in immediately?
Yeah.
I did that, the training to show you that immediately it comes. Because you are asking question of humility. It's a way of teaching. So if I give an immediate contrast, you caught the ego. Now you know what it is. So, what are you saying?
You answered the question.
Oh. Sorry I burst your bubble. The ego bubble is meant to be burst again and again.
Is Hiranyalok higher than the Maharlok also? In the 7 lokas, it is higher than that also?
Yeah, it is the highest of Maharlok. Then you go to Janalok. But these are very high states. But they are not impossible because they are all woven into your being. They are all woven into your soul. So you have a potential to climb Jacob's ladder to heaven. You all heard of Jacob's ladder? The ladder that goes to heaven? So these lokas are the ladders that go to heaven. Yes.
If we become the witness of our own ego, so we still accumulate the karma of following that ego. We're just doing the part of the drama, whatever it is.
Listen, if you use the word soul ego.
Witness to the ego. We are just observing the ego, how it is playing.
Yes.
They're still not entangled with it. Then it's okay to follow the thing, whatever is there in our mind.
Yeah, if you are a witness to the ego, then that witness is the soul in you. Then if you go to higher cosmic places, that which was the witness and the soul itself becomes the subtler ego. Then there is another subtler ego until the last desire is fulfilled, and then there is nothing at all whatsoever. So this is the great deceiver. It is known as Maya. You see, Are, I was in a state of Savikalp Samadhi and I thought I had this soul. I am now in the soul. But I have gone into Nirvikalp Samadhi, and that very soul has become my mind, my ego. My God. Then I go from Nirvikalp Samadhi, I go to Nirvik Samadhi. That Nirvikalp Samadhi, which was the pure spirit, that itself has become the ego. So how long is the ego going to trick me like this? I'll have to carry on and on and on till you have accomplished and finished all the desires in your individual life, family life, community life, humanity life, world life, and all your karmas and all the 7 heavens and your past life, past world cycles. Then you get into the perfect moksha. There are different degrees of enlightenment. I don't want to confuse the matter, but as far as we are concerned, what I have given the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, that's what you have got to aim for. And that is after the Dharma makes Samadhi, you go into Asampradnyat Samadhi. When that is perfected, you get into Kaivalya. That is the final. There is no ego there. And all your past life karmas are worked out. Got it?
Are the different yogas the same as the dimensions?
What?
The different yogas, are they dimensions as they talk about in the West? Like 3D, 4D, 5D?
They are different, the different bodies, the different lotas, the different lokas in our body are the different lotas. Om Bhum Bhuvam Swaha Om Maha Om Jana Om Tapa Om Satyam Satyalok. Om Bhuvam Bhuvam Swaha Om Maha Om Jana Om Tapa Om Satya. So Mahalok, going from here to here, or here to here, in Mahalok is the Ananda Kand. And there, ego resides, and that's what Yukteswar is hitting at. Ishanya Rudra. So Yukteswar's higher soul, a power of his God is Ishanya Rudra.
So Hiranyalok is same.
Huh?
Is Hiranyalok also same?
The golden lotus, the golden womb, the golden, Hiranya means gold. Where's the golden lotus? Yes.
Is it the reason why we see that light around you, the golden light?
When you see it around me?
Always.
Yes. That could be one of the things. It doesn't. But people have seen violet light, which is light over here. So I also go for a trip higher or no. I get bored staying. Sometimes ashram is the Hiranyalok, but sometimes I like to go to Goa. Just for a change. So you go higher. So who all are coming to Goa? That's a good thing. That's a pretty good response. And the others are not coming because of circumstance.
Some are coming directly to us.
But they may be coming from America and Europe and London and all. Right? Okay. That's a better thing.
Gurunath, so when we burn the karma with practicing kriya, does it also remove the corresponding impressions from the samskaras from the memory?
What?
So when we burn some karma, whatever impressions that are stored in the memory bank of those past karmas, they also get erased.
They get erased. They say that they are like burnt seed. They cannot sprout fresh new karma. I feel that they are totally dissolved. For this person, that particular individual, they cannot harm him again unless it's a new karma. I feel that it totally dissolves into light, and the light is absorbed in the lightless light, and then into consciousness. The evolution takes place. Even those karmas are evolved to a state of God, if they are of that purity and height, if they have been transformed to that purity and height. Because the closest to Purush is Moola Prakriti, in a form of light, almost lightless light. So the transcendental matrix, the womb of the Divine Mother is pure light. But light is not pure enough to get into consciousness. So she has to become lightless light. Okay. Over.